Okay. So these are the pro forma journal entries in the books of drawer and drawee. So here assumption is made to make it simple for you that A is a drawer. You can see that A is a drawer, B is a drawee, and Mr. C is one more party called as a endorser. Endorser. So in this way, these are pro forma journal entries. Okay. यहाँ पे columns at number transactions in the books of drawer, in the books of drawee. ये first page है, first page. On the next page again, it is number transactions drawer A, drawer B. Okay. Presently you can prepare page number 1 आप तैयार करो, बाद में page number 2 तैयार करो. But it requires, huh? Okay. So let us begin with the entries. I am going to explain it one by one. So entry number 1, A sold goods to B on credit. So actually this is the beginning of the story. Okay, that A sold goods to B on credit. Now A will pass the entry as B's account debit, B's account debit to sales account, B's account debit to sales account. Now sales of Mr. A are purchases for Mr. B. So he will write the entry as purchases account debit, purchases account debit to A's account, purchases account debit to A's account. So this is entry number 1. Okay, simple. A sold goods to B. A will write the entry for A. It is say these are sales. So entry B account debit to sale, but B will write the entry purchases account debit to A. Okay. Number 2. A drew a bill on B and B accepted the bill. A ने B के ऊपर बिल ड्रॉ किया है जो B ने एक्सेप्ट भी किया है. Okay, I told you that for drawer it is bills receivable, for drawer it is bills payable. Accordingly, the journal entry in the books of A is the bills receivable account debit. Bills receivable account debit to B's account. Bills receivable account debit to B's account. So for A it is bills receivable. So accordingly the entry will be coming. And here the entry for Mr. A is A's account debit to bills payable account. Bills payable account. This is the journal entry number 2. Okay. Now here and after the possibilities are starting. Okay. मतलब अभी A क्या क्या करेगा? Accordingly we are going to take the entries. First of all, number 1, A retained the bill. Retained the bill मतलब A kept the bill with himself. खुद के पास उसने बिल रखा है. So that is not a transaction at all. The bill retained by drawer, bill retained by A, not a transaction at all. So no entry for that. Okay. Thereafter, what A can do, A can discount the bill with the buy. Yes. So A discounted the bill with bank. A ने बैंक में डिस्काउंट किया है. Now A will pass the entry bank account debit, discount account debit to Bills receivable account. Bills receivable account. Here, no entry. Okay. So remember, when the bill is discounted, then only drawer will pass the entry. Because this activity is done by drawer and drawee is not at all concerned with that transaction. So drawer will pass the entry as a bank account debit. Okay. For example, the bill is 20,000. Bill be 20,000 ka hai, and that is discounted for 19,500. I want to say 500 is a discount. अभी एंट्री में अमाउंट डाल के एंट्री बोलते हैं. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 19,500, डिस्काउंट अकाउंट डेबिट ₹500 to bills receivable account 20,000. In the books of Mr. B, no entry. Okay, वहां पे एंट्री नहीं आने वाला. Number 4, A endorsed bill. By the way, these are possibilities. Endorse the bill to C. मतलब क्या हुआ? A ने C को बिल एंडोर्स किया, ट्रांसफर किया, दे दिया. ओके, मतलब उसका पूरा राइट दे दिया. The entry in the books of A is a C's account debit to bills receivable account. Bills receivable account. Again, B says no entry because this is activity done by drawer. Okay, transaction done by drawer. So drawee is not concerned. वो बोलेगा तू C को दे या D को दे या E को दे, मुझे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. For drawee, that makes no difference. So no entry in the books of drawee. But A will pass the entry surely. That is a C's account debit. Why C's account debit? C is a receiver, and this receivable goes out. Here, all the rules of the golden rules are applicable. Okay, personal account का जो rule है, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Okay, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit expenses and losses, credit incomes and gains. ये सब यहाँ पे भी apply होता ही है. Same. Okay. Now number 5. A sent the bill to bank for collection. A ने अभी क्या किया? बिल भेजा है बैंक पर कलेक्शन के लिए. Now what is the entry? So here special account is opened by bank for collection account debit, or you can say bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable account. Bills receivable account. Again in the books of drawee, no entry. Drawee के बुक में कोई एंट्री नहीं आने वाला. No entry. Okay. So drawer sent the bill to bank for collection. I explained you all the terms. Do you remember in my last lecture only I explained all the terms? Discounting of the bill, endorsement of the bill, bank for collection. बस उसका entries हम लोग पास कर रहे हैं. I am showing you the pro forma journal entries how to take. Okay. So A sent the bill to bank for collection. Entry bank for collection account debit to bill receivable account. Drawee says no entry. Okay. मतलब B says no entry. Now the next case where both are involved. Okay. B retires the bill under discount. मतलब B ने क्या किया? पेमेंट किया है. B is doing the payment of the bill. Okay, under discount. Payment of the bill under discount or rebate you can say. Now here both the parties will pass the entry. ए एंट्री क्या पास करेगा? देखो अच्छी तरह से आप सोचो, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. द बिल इज रिटायर्ड मीन्स व्हाट? When the drawee makes the payment of the bill before its due date. When drawee makes the payment of bill before its due date, it is called as bill is retired. Okay, that means actually Mr. A is getting money, so he will write the entry cash oblique bank account debit. Why cash oblique bank? Because you may get money directly in cash, or it may be paid by check. Okay, जो भी होगा accordingly you are supposed to consider. Okay, now the next, आता हीच एंट्री ड्रॉवी काय पास करेल? what is the entry drawee will pass? That exactly we want to see. Okay, so let us continue with the same. So entry for this cash or bank account debit, यहाँ पे भी एंट्री करना अभी भी ये बाकी है. Okay, discount oblique rebate account debit, discount oblique rebate account debit. Okay, to bills receivable account, bills receivable account. So cash oblique bank account debit, discount oblique rebate. हे rebate असं लिहिलंय तुम्हाला, हे प्रॉपर लिहिताना मी जरा गडबड केली असेल तर मी परत लिहितो. writing it again. Okay, rebate, discount or rebate account debit to bills receivable account. Drawee definitely will pass the entry because he is doing the payment of liability. Bills payable account debit, bills payable account debit to cash oblique bank account, and here to discount oblique rebate account, cash oblique bank account, discount oblique rebate account, discount oblique rebate account. So these are 6 entries which I explained to you. Okay, let us consider the entries from beginning again. चलो शुरू से देखते हैं entries क्या क्या है. Okay, तुमचं लिहून झालं का सगळ्यांचं इथपर्यंत? Are you writing with me? Okay, Raj, are you writing with me? Are you people writing with me? लिहिताय का बरोबर? अभिमन्यू, Raj.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us continue. हाँ, so I want to explain from beginning. हाँ, मतलब 6 entries का एक पड़ाव हो गया अपना. तो अभी मैं शुरू से बताना चाहूंगा. A sold goods to B on credit. Important is on credit. For cash transaction, the bill of exchange is not required because the transaction is getting settled on the spot. But in the credit transaction, yes, the bills of exchange is definitely required. Okay. So A sold goods on credit, then B account debit to sales. Here it is purchases account debit to A. Then A drew a bill on B and B accepted the bill. Bills receivable account debit to B. Here A account debit to bills payable. For discounting of the bill, only drawer will pass the entry bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable. For bill endorsed Mr. C, entry C is account debit to bills receivable account. And then A send the bill to bank for collection, entry bank for collection account debit to bills receivable account. Here no entry in the books of drawee, remember this. Okay. Now number 6, B retires the bill, but makes the payment of the bill before the due date. Now the entry cash or bank account debit, discount or rebate account debit to bills receivable. Here bills payable account debit to cash bank to discount oblique rebate. Now we want to continue with number 7. Number 7 में आएगा bill honored. Okay, and there are cases now A, B, C. Bill retained by drawer, by A and honored. मतलब बिल ड्रॉवर के पास है और बिल क्या हो गया, ऑनर हो गया. Then what will happen? Honor means what? That is the payment of the bill on the due date. So when drawee makes the payment of the bill on the due date, the bill is said to be honored. Okay. So in this case, A is getting the money. So entry for that, cash oblique bank account debit to bills receivable account. So A is getting the money against the bills receivable. Here B will pass the entry, bills payable account debit, bills payable account debit to cash oblique bank account. For A, it is the receipt of the money, but for B, it is the payment of the money. Okay. Then case B, bill discounted, very important, discounted or endorsed and honored. मतलब देखो हमने बिल डिस्काउंट किया था या तो बिल हमने एंडोर्स किया था. ओके. When the bill is discounted, the bill is with bank. हमने बिल बैंक में डिस्काउंट किया तो बिल किसके पास है, अभी बैंक के पास है. तो पेमेंट किसको मिलना चाहिए, बैंक को मिलना चाहिए. And when the bill is endorsed, मतलब transferred, okay, now the bill is with Mr. C. C के पास है. देखो, look at these entries. In third entry, bill discounted, the bill is with bank. In fourth entry, the bill is endorsed, the bill is with Mr. C. Okay. So either bank or endorsee will get the payment. Endorsee will get the payment. Okay. Drawer will not get any payment. Okay. So here, no entry. In the books of drawer, no entry. He will not pass an entry. Because he has already taken the money. उसको benefit मिल चुका है. Okay. But drawee will pass the same entry. Bills payable account debit. Bills payable account debit to cash oblique bank account. Now see. Bill is sent to bank for collection. Sent to bank for collection. Bank for collection. And honored. Honored. मतलब हमने बिल बैंक फॉर कलेक्शन के लिए भेजा था और हमारा बिल ऑनर हो गया. ओके. Now look at the entry number 5. पास की तरफ देखो. When the bill is sent to bank for collection, entry is the bank for collection account, debit bills receivable account. Okay. So actually, bank is opening the special account called as a bank for collection account, and our money is getting collected there only. हमारा पैसा वहाँ पे जमा होता है. So entry for that is a bank account debit. Bank account debit to bank for collection account. Bank account debit to bank for collection account. For drawee, it makes no difference. किसी न किसी को payment देना ही है भाई. So he will pass the same entry again. Bills payable account debit to cash oblique bank. Bills payable account debit to cash oblique bank. So that is the entry. Okay. Carefully समझून घ्या. These are 3 entries, rather sub entries in number 7. 7 में ये 3 sub entries आ गया. The bill is retained by A, that is drawer, and honored. उसको ही पैसा मिलेगा, हमको ही पैसा मिलेगा. Cash bank to bills receivable. And here it is for B, bills payable account debit to cash bank. then bill discounted or endorsed. अब हमको पैसा नहीं मिलने वाला है. In the case of discounting, bank will get the money. In the case of endorsement, endorsee will get the money. So no entry here. Drawee will pass the same entry, bills payable account to cash bank. Now the bill is sent to bank for collection and honored. Bank account debit to bank for collection account. Here it is bills payable account debit to cash bank. Okay. So in this way, these are 7 entries. Okay. Now we are going to write the entry number 8 where there are 5 sub entries. Okay, 5 entries है. अच्छी तरह से देखना है आपको. Bill is dishonored. Dishonored. Okay. Now case A. Bill retained by drawer. Retained मतलब kept by A. And dishonored. The bill is retained by A and now dishonored. In this case, what will be the journal entry? Okay. In the books of A, he will write the entry as a B's account debit. That is a drawee's account debit. B मतलब this is actually taken as a example. वहाँ पे कोई भी हो सकता है. For example, Anil and Sunil. Anil is a drawer and Sunil is a drawee, like this. Okay, anything can be there. So here B's account debit to bills receivable account. Bills receivable account. Here in the books of drawee, bills payable account debit to A's account. Okay, bills payable account debit to A's account. Now case B. Bill is discounted and dishonored. मतलब हमने बिल डिस्काउंट किया था, डिसऑनर हो गया. Okay. Now here the bank is coming because the bill is presently with bank. जब आप डिस्काउंट करते हैं तो बैंक के पास बिल होता है ना. Okay. Now the entry is, look here please, entry is the B's account debit to bank. Okay. Why to bank? Because the bill is discounted with the bank. And what is the meaning of the entry? The amount is receivable from B and payable to bank. बैंक क्या करेगा? बैंक A B से पहले पैसा वसूल करने की कोशिश करेगा. अगर नहीं तो हमसे पैसा वसूलेगा. So either bank will recover from drawee. If drawee is not available, then from drawer. बैंक को तो अपना पैसा चाहिए ना. It's a loan. Here entry is the same. Bills payable account debit. Bills payable account debit to A's account. Bills payable account debit to A's account. Now see. Bill is endorsed and dishonored. Dishonored. Okay. Now please imagine the entry and tell me the entry. Anybody, you can tell me the entry, please. तुमच्यापैकी मला कोणी पण imagine करून entry सांगा. What is the possible entry in the books of A? B का तो entry fix वही आने वाला है. Okay. I am writing the B वाला entry. Bills payable account debit to bills payable account debit to A's account. मतलब वो तो वैसे ही entry आएगा. Okay. And now you try to answer me. Okay. What is the possible entry in the books of A? A entry क्या पास कर सकता है? बताओ. Can anybody tell me the entry? You tell me please when the bill is endorsed. अभी bill किसके पास है? Who is the holder of the bill? हम लोग जब बैंक में डिस्काउंट करते हैं तो बिल बैंक के पास होता है, तो एंडोर्स करते हैं तो किसके पास बिल होता है?
सी के पास.
हाँ, तो एंट्री क्या आएगा बताओ अभी?
B's account debit to C's account.
C's account debit to B's account.
Bill's receivable.
बोलो बोलो, B account debit बोल रहे हैं ना? B account debit to
C's account.
correct है, correct. So that is the expected entry. Okay, the entry should be taken in this way. That is the B's account debit. B को तो डेबिट करना ही करना है, because Mr. B he is a drawee and he is the defaulter. तो उसको तो पकड़ना ही पकड़ना है. लेकिन अब बिल किसके पास है? सी के पास. To C's account. Okay. Look at these entries carefully. अभी 3 entries है ना, मैं आपको ये वापिस से बताता हूँ कैसे किया है. So first entry, B to bills receivable. The bill is retained by a drawer and it is dishonored. Okay, here it is bill is discounted and dishonored. B to bank. To bank, instead of two bills receivable, it is coming to bank because the bill is with bank. Then bill is endorsed and dishonored. B account debit. To C account. Why to C account? Because presently the bill is with Mr. C because that is endorsed to him. Now we are going to continue with the next case. But for that purpose, I need to make a ruling. मुझे कुछ ruling करना पड़ेगा जो आपको देखना है अच्छी तरह से. चलो, let us continue now. Now case 8D, 8 का D ना केस चालू है. Bill is sent to bank for collection. Sent to bank for collection. And dishonored. Okay. Again remember, drawee मतलब B's account debit. इसको तो आना ही आना है. B account debit to bank for collection account. Bank for collection account. B's account debit to bank for collection account. Here the entry is the same. Bills payable account debit. Bills payable account debit to A's account. Okay. So this is the entry 8D. मतलब हमने बिल कलेक्शन के लिए भेजा था. It was sent to bank for collection. But what happened? The bill is dishonored. Now what is the entry? B account debit. मतलब देखो, ड्रॉवी को तो डेबिट हर एंट्री में करना ही पड़ेगा. डिसऑनर के हर कोई एंट्री में ड्रॉवी को डेबिट करना ही है. क्रेडिट चेंज होता है. It is coming as a to bank for collection because that account was specially opened. That account is now getting closed. Now 8E. Okay. Bill retained by drawer. Okay. And dishonored. And very, very important, noting charges paid by drawer. but आपने अगर देखा तो A केस जो है, bill is retained by A. Okay. And dishonored. मैंने यहाँ पे मैंने ड्रॉवर लिखा है, मैं थोड़ा चेंज करता हूँ. Okay, retained by A and dishonored, and the noting charges are paid by A. So as to bring the uniformity. Okay. अब देखो एंट्री क्या आने वाला है. B's account debit to Bill's receivable account. To Bill's receivable account. And to cash account. Okay. Why to cash additionally? Because that is the amount of noting charges paid by us. हमने noting charges का amount हमारे pocket से भरा है. That is paid by us. Okay. Here, drawee will pass the entry. Bills payable account debit. Bills payable account debit. Noting charges account debit. Yes. This noting charges account is coming only in the books of drawee. To A's account. To A's account. Okay. Now you are going to write with me in this way. Please note. If noting charges are paid by bank or endorsee, then it is to be added in the amount of bill to take entry in the books of drawer It's very important. Okay. So when the noting charges are paid by a bank, क्योंकि बैंक के पास बिल कब होता है? When the bill is discounted with the bank. Okay. And endorsee के पास कब होता है? When the bill is endorsed. Okay. Now, if in the case of dishonor, either bank or endorsee is doing the payment of the noting charges, okay, so they can do the noting of the bill. Then in that particular case, what to do in the books of drawer only or drawer only? Okay. If noting charges are paid by a bank or endorsee, okay, then it is to be added in the amount of bill, okay, to take entry in the books of drawer के books में entry करने के लिए हमको वो करना पड़ेगा. For example, the bill is discounted with the bank and dishonored and bank paid noting charges. फिर entry क्या आने वाला मैं आपको बताता हूँ. Look here please. Look at everybody. Look at 8B entry होगा. B account due to bank. Entry वही आएगा. लेकिन आपका amount बढ़ेगा. For example, basic amount of bill is 20,000. And 200 rupees stands for noting charges. फिर amount आएगा 20,200. That is B's account to bank 20,200. Or the bill is endorsed and dishonored. And noting charges are paid by endorsee. Mr. C ने दिया है. So entry B account to C, and amount will be 20,200, including noting charges. Okay. So this note is very important. For drawee, that makes no difference. He will pass the same entry. Bills payable account debit, noting charges account due to A's account. Okay. Now number 9. Renewal of bill. Renewal of bill. So when the bill is renewed, okay. Now what to do? Okay. First of all, take the cancellation entry. Cancel old bill. Okay. here you write any applicable, or rather you can write applicable dishonor entry. Okay, same here. So any entry which is applicable, whether bill retained, then entry B account debit to bill receivable, okay, then bill discounted, dishonored or cancelled B to bank, endorsed and cancelled B to C, like this. So any applicable entry जो है वो आपको लेना पड़ेगा. अभी ये ओके मैं लेक्चर कंटिन्यू करने वाला हूँ. ओके नेक्स्ट पार्ट में रिमेनिंग अपना ट्रांजेक्शन हो जाएगा अच्छी.